All right, welcome back, everyone. We are resuming this. What did we decide to call it again?
I don't think we are decided on the title yet, but my suggestion was something like MNOG Virgin tries it. I don't know.
MNOG plays Nemetron.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Are you playing the game, or is the game playing you? Well, anyway, we were left off here in the Onukoro mines, and I think this episode is gonna be mostly in Onukoro. But then again, you can basically go anywhere you want. So I'm not, don't hold me accountable for what I just said.
hmm Right.
But
Okay. I
yeah,
guess the only way to go is just back because I
yeah,
don't see any interactable. Yeah.
yeah. No, you can't do anything there.
Okay then. Back to the central village.
Some more chainsaw crabs. I
Wasn't
mean, the
this
more you think
this?
about, the more
Oh no.
hardcore these Rahi are. I mean, you've got boxing lizards on treads, and crabs with chainsaws as hands
And also bulls and tigers on treads.
that can lunge at you from like who knows how long a
That can
distance.
also do boxing, if I remember correctly. The Muaka,
They
the
they don't do boxing, but they have treads, and then they can like snap at you from a really long distance.
Oh yeah, and they only had these the masks on the sides.
Yes, and if you take those away, then the hands fall off,
hmm
which is also a little disturbing when you think about it. But just imagine like encountering a tiger, and it's like 50 meters away from you, and then it just lunges at you and reaches you from that distance because its neck just keeps extending. That's freaking terrifying.
And then the to be continued meme template shows up, and
Yeah,
then you think,
exactly. Exactly. All right. So, where are you headed? This place is kind
uh,
of a maze, also. So,
yes, yes, I'm figuring it out. Hello there.
salute.
Okay, I don't want to leave. I've been there. Um,
Yeah,
let's
you
just
can
go
just go
further in.
forward.
hmm I'm seeing some life.
That's just a great mine again.
Ah, okay.
It's a little confusing, but now you're technically just like closer to it, so that's like the idea.
Oh no, I meant. Oh, well, that's what I plan to do.
Yeah,
So,
it's a little confusing.
huh.
What's with the weird A?
Anyway, torches. Don't be left in the dark. Dark or none? Is that correct?
I mean, that was kind of common at some point, but I think maybe they just stopped using it later. They
Mm-hmm.
just say Ta Koronen as like Tamatoran,
Aha.
but I don't know. I don't know how official it is that they say that it's okay to say that, but
Anyway, 100% organic homegrown torches straight from Takoro.
yes.
Excellent.
And apparently he's French as well, or the Donat. I don't even know Donat.
Don't be left in the dark.
They should all have some like really distinct accents. uh,
Statuette souvenirs, excellent pokeron and craftsmanship. I can see that.
they're all identical.
And she's just selling the fresh fish that she just caught apparently because it's all wet. Fresh
Yeah,
fish imported from Gakoro. Get your fresh fish here.
try touching the fish. See, it
Oh
lives.
no!
It lives.
It's alive. Alrighty. Further in.
Can you read what that says?
Oh no. Uh,
Yeah.
Po?
Uh-huh.
Wahi, maybe?
Yes, yes.
Great.
Perfect. You are almost fluent.
Does it say taxi?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's taxi crabs.
Excellent.
These things are adorable.
Hello there, little fella.
Ride the crab?
No, not yet. I kind of want to see Wenua.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Or if he has anything to say. Hello.
Mm-hmm. And look who it is. Do you know who it is?
Looks like Onapu.
Yeah, it is. It is. Who does Onipu?
I guess you could do this one, because you haven't been for a time.
Should he be a teenager or an actually legit army commander?
Well, it's your character, so you should decide.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know how he's supposed to sound. Oh well. You there! Fetch those saddles, and we need more discs. Step to it.
Yes, sir.
Try to stay out of the way, traveler. What's with the A?
He's French as well, apparently.
We are organizing a patrol with all the lights out in Honokoro. The Rahi have stepped up their raids. He just changed, like, went completely 180 with the voice. Take care when traveling in the deep mountain tunnels. The Kofo Yaga can appear at any time. Battling them takes special skill.
This is epic.
Did you say something? I can't hear your voice for some reason.
This is epic, I just said.
You're a little quiet, so...
Am I?
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
Really?
Now it's getting a little better, but it was really quiet a moment ago.
Maybe it's the cable. I don't know. Anyway,
if you want to check it, we can do that. But now I can hear you again.
Okay, I was just saying that this is epic, and also I want to say apparently we just made all of Onukoro French.
They're just French for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Okay, who are you?
Onepu, at your service. I'm the captain of the famous Onokoronen Usury Regiment, champion of Usul racing in special aid of Wenua, our great Turaga. Oh, I apologize to all French-speaking people who are watching this.
Okay, what are Kofo Jaga?
They are small creatures, but incredibly fierce and cunning. They attack by surprise and always in large numbers. They shun bright light and use darkness and fear as weapons. Their nests are scattered throughout the underworld and will petite the miner who breaks through to one. Usually Wenua uses his special drill to detect these nests before they are opened, but he has been busy and the miners have been desperate to find more protodermis veins. Oh la la.
Ooh la la, indeed. How do I battle them?
The regiment depends on his gallant steeds and a healthy supply of discs when fighting the Kofojaga. The darkness gives the Makuta's minion strength. It's as good to have a light store with you if you can find one. It's actually really curious that this whole conversation about Kofo Yaga, it's actually part of content that was actually cut from the game. Because there was supposed to be a part where you fight Kofo Yaga, but it was never actually completed. So this is kind of a weird sort of reminder that it should have existed. May your crab ride swift and true. Well, French Onipu, I never thought.
Oh no, I thought I could interact with that.
You just can't get enough of the French. I mean, the French accent can be very alluring, so you know.
Okay, so there is not much else to do here, I see.
Yeah.
Where could Wenua be?
Where could Wenua be? I mean, you can see it pretty clearly, actually. When you consider where Wenua might live. Yes, the big massive town hall thing. But he's busy with some miners. You can follow their conversations by like clicking them.
Mhm. Oh, there's more. Turaga, the mining guilds have hit an underground rock layer that they cannot break through. Oh my god, my tongue isn't working. We fear the protodermis will run out if we cannot continue our digging. How
How far
far
does
does
it
it?
run? I
Oh,
can do
okay.
Winnow
It's
if you do
oh,
the
you can do
Matoran.
window. Shaft 3 and Shaft 8 have ceased protodermis mining because they cannot break through this rock layer.
That's the entire mining area.
Yes, Turaga. For all we know, the strata extends beneath all of Matanui, except perhaps the Mangai volcano.
Are you certain there is no soft spot to dig through, Captain?
We've been over every inch of the surface. There are no fractures, no fault lines, nothing.
How much remains of the surface deposits?
They are running out. We may have to look elsewhere for more protodermis, like Tawahi or Powahi.
What is this layer made out of?
Our prospectors believe it to be rock, but it has higher organic levels than any mineral composite we've seen.
Organic.
Yes, it seems to have more in common with an ocel crab shell than any normal stone strata.
Strange. I wonder what we will find if we break through.
Turaga, I must have more men and more machines if we are to know. You must allocate more resources to the mining guilds.
Captain, I am doing everything I can. No one wants to see the protodermis run out, but Onokoro has many problems right now.
Turaga, the mining guilds have hit on.
That's just
Oh, okay. We have
repeating.
reached the end.
Do you have any sort of idea what this rock layer could be based on the conversation?
I don't know, maybe the entrance to Makuta's lair or the Borak
Oh,
nest.
well, I
Not
mean that
sure.
is that's not the answer I was expecting, but it's actually not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
there's a little more to it than that. But you can also follow the other discussions, by the way. There's 3 different ones because the
Oh,
other
okay.
Matoran have different problems.
Uh-huh. Without a fresh supply of light stones, we cannot light the digging site.
Have you been able to continue the tunneling at all?
Yes, but we are working at about 25% capacity. It is too dark down there to work safely.
The Lake Koro Highway must be completed soon. We need safe passage between the villages.
Turaga, we cannot ask our workers to continue under these conditions.
Taipu says he can dig by torchlight without difficulty.
Taipu is very stubborn and strong, but he is slow even when he has a team of diggers to help him. One Tahanga cannot dig a tunnel to Lake Oro.
Foreman, until we can repair the flood damage, there is little I can do.
You can give us more Tahanga and more equipment. The guilds and the traders have extra. We can use those.
They do not have extra. And how would it help if they did?
The air is bad because of the torches, and the Rahi attack frequently because of the darkness. If we had more workers, we could alternate teams before they get ill. We could put more guards on duty.
Foreman, I understand the problems you are facing. I am doing everything in my power to get you the help you need, but you must be patient. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
that's the beginning.
basically it. And then there's one more.
Or you could just stick your candles on top of your masks and be
Yeah.
done with it. Like this creative fellow. Turaga Wenua, I will not tolerate this kind of delay. The trade guilds have contracts with 4 of Pokoro's most influential artists.
I understand that, and I am doing everything I can.
Protodermis production is stopped. Stonemasons are slowed by the darkness, and half the shipments were lost to Rahi attacks.
Takaronan torches are being used to light the stone quarries now. Those deliveries will be made.
The Kofo Jaga are not afraid of torchlight. But what of the Protodermis? The Pokeronans cannot trade stone for nothing.
The mine captains are working to break through this rock layer. Until then, there is little we can do.
They make good from they make goods from the potodermis. Without it, they cannot trade for stone. We will lose the market.
There are other markets.
And what of the Lake Horo Highway? It was to be finished months ago. My caravans refuse to travel to the south until it's complete.
The Lake Horonans will have to come trade at our market until it is finished.
They try, Turaga, but they can no more come north than we can go south. That's a weird sentence.
Perhaps the sea is a better route.
There are even more dangerous Rahi in the waters than on land. What of Onua? Is he doing nothing to help Onokoro?
Onua did not descend from the heavens to help your prophets, Guildmaster. He is pursuing a great quest that may yet save us all.
I demand that more attention be paid to the needs of the trade guilds. The great market is Onokoro's most valuable asset.
Guildmaster, I will speak with Onipu. Perhaps he can spare an escort for your caravans until the highway is complete.
Yep, and
Yeah,
we
that's
have
it.
reached the end. Okay.
A lot of problems these guys have.
Indeed.
There's a really nice sort of... Yeah?
I was just asking if there is anything more to do in Onokoro.
Not in the city, no.
Mm-hmm.
For now. But yeah, you just have to solve their problems, being the lightstone shortage, and then you already have the message about the rock layer that you got last time.
So shall we get back to Kakoro then?
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can do them in any order you feel like. I mean, I can always sort of fill in later if we forget something. And yeah, this is the part that I mentioned last time.
My dude has a key. Hello.
He has a huge key. Better steer clear of this area, traveler. There's a runaway lava flow that burst from Takoro. No way to get to the Lightstone mines until it's rerouted. Rerouted. Ah. We lost a bunch of drilling equipment when that flow burst. It's all stuck on the other side of the fire lake. If only we could get across.
Well, I happen to have this trusty lava surfboard. Wow.
Genius. An expert lava surfer. And
yeah, I told the dude to give me the key.
To be honest, it would make a lot more sense if he just gave you the key. But then again, I mean, they want to cross the lava, so you do have to solve this anyway.
Oh my god.
Do you know this, kind of puzzle?
Oh, okay, so all the neighboring ones get reflecting, right?
You want them all to be out. Like glowing.
Oh, this could take a while.
I'm personally very proud of the fact that this kind of puzzle, I can solve it in a few seconds. Because I think it's because of this game. Because I've played this game so many times in the past that I just sort of figured out how to do this particular puzzle. And it's a common puzzle. It's used in other games as well. Or maybe I'm thinking of... Oh, well, never mind. So whenever this kind of puzzle comes across, I'm always like, yes, Masaru online game.
Oh wow, yeah, we're going to be here a while.
I mean, whenever, if at some point you want a tip, I can give one, but that depends on your determination and pride.
I mean, I have determination and pride as well, but let's take into consideration that we are also recording an episode, so I'm not sure.
That's true. That's true. So it's actually a good point, because if I give you a tip, it's also a tip for everyone else who's struggling with it. My tip would basically be never click the button that is already lit. Never.
Okay.
Just the ones that are, pushed back. And if you fiddle around with that for a while, I think it's gonna work. I mean, the ones in the corners, they affect the corner, basically, like the 3 buttons in the corner. Like every button reacts to the one that is right next to them.
Yeah, I've already figured that out. That
Right.
If I press the button only on either, it must
But the biggest mistake that people make is that they press the ones that are already lit, that they push buttons back, and they should never do that. And another one is always like, if you, for example, now you had 2 buttons that were not pressed, you should first press one and then the other. Like, don't focus on the ones that pop in. I don't know if that was understandable. Like, if we get to a situation where there's like 2 buttons, then I'll mention it again. Now you just fiddle around with it, I think. Like now, yeah. So now press something that wasn't affected last turn. The one on the left lower corner, for example, that one it was down. And now that you have 3, it's kind of hard to explain. But like now that you push one of them, like that one,
Yeah.
like if you push the one in the corner, you can do that. Now, don't focus on the ones that were pushed in, but focus on the one that was already down, which is the one on the left.
Yeah.
And like repeat, if you sort of keep repeating that same style, you'll just stumble upon the answer, basically. Like now you should definitely click first the one on the left or the right, and then the other one, definitely. And then out of those 2, the same thing. Like when you press one of them, then don't focus on the ones that are pushed back, but then push the other one as well. Like right after the other. Like first that and then the other. Yeah. And now you see you're getting a logic into it. Huh?
Isn't this just going to keep going?
No, it's not. It's going through a almost like, and now you should definitely press the 4 of them.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I don't even know what to call this strategy. It's just something that always works. And it always helps me solve this puzzle in like a few seconds, because if you just do it like that, it automatically kind of comes to the conclusion. I don't know what the logic is, but it just works. But yeah,
Oh.
the pump is fixed.
Glad we got that out of the way. Yes, you're welcome. Give me the key.
He opened the door for you.
Oh, so this one was there. Oh, right.
It's open. It's open. This is another favorite of mine, this place. Just like, it's absolutely gorgeous, I think. Like the artwork, it's just great.
So this is the Lightstone mine, right?
Yeah, it's the Lightstone mine.
Great work, stranger. There is a lot of folks in modern world who will be glad you found a way to the Lightstones. Great.
The sound effects are really loud.
Maybe the whole thing is quite loud.
Yeah, you can't
Music.
do anything there. You
Okay.
basically solved one of their problems now. Now they have light stones.
Great.
Fantastic. Is the sound louder now? It feels like it's louder all of a sudden.
No, it's the same
Oh,
as it
okay.
was.
Strange.
I kind of want to just tag around, like stay and fix the problems.
Well, you have to leave at some point to fix the other one.
Uh-huh.
The message to the
Yep.
astrologer. So you
Okay.
can't. I don't think you can do anything in the city now.
Hmm. And which was the third one? That was the business with the merchant guild.
Well, the thing is, remember what I said about the Kofo Jaga?
Yeah.
That it was like removed. I
Mhm.
think that is supposed to be for the third because when you solve the rock layer problem, it solves two problems at once.
Uh-huh.
So practically, you only have to solve two problems, even though there were three Matoran.
Uh-huh.
And I think the idea was that there are three problems, but because they cut out one of them, then it just you have sort of two problems instead.
Mhm. Okay. Let's just go back to Gakoro then. I don't really want to explore a whole entire
Mm,
new area before I
yeah,
fix the problems.
right. Makes sense. Now we're back here.
Okay.
There's also the forest. you,
Yeah, I
you
was
you
I
you
was
were
about to
there,
ask
but
if I should fool
it's
around in the
optional.
forest.
You don't have to go to the forest, but it just depends on if you want to go there.
Hmm. But I feel like it could warrant an entire episode itself. Me trying to
Well,
not get lost in the forest.
that depends. That depends how badly lost you get. Sometimes it's really quick,
Mhm.
but sometimes it's not.
But I
But
reckon
you
we
can
just
also go to Gakoro. That's
yeah, I
also
reckon we
fine.
just go to Gakor and then on the way back we explore
Yeah,
the forest.
yeah, maybe that's smart. I love how we're doing everything in sort of like, oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. I don't know if I should cut that or not. We'll see how bad it sounds. Anyway,
Yes.
let's go.
I like how the boat is just going by itself. Like there are no passengers.
Yeah, exactly. It's an automated boat.
Okay. No, let us
Yeah,
find
now you
that.
just have to find the astrologer.
I
You
will
actually
report to
left
you
Gakoro
three.
really quickly after you fixed their problems, so there are a few
Oh.
Matoran you didn't talk to here. I mean, they are mostly optional, so it's not that big of a deal. But I remember we left really quickly to what was it, Tawahi? Oh, the classic waterfall. I love it. It's really pretty. You can't do anything with it now.
Yeah.
For now.
Okay. Let's go back in. Let's go that way.
No,
No!
you were already here.
I want to go that way, where the construction
Oh
is.
no, you can't. You can't. It's just there for show, basically.
Where am I supposed to go then? Oh,
It's
hello.
Maku. And look what she has on the wall. I think you were Maku last time.
To Maku, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
with lots of love.
Hashtag
Wow.
love is canon.
Wow.
I told you, Greg doesn't know his lore. Greg doesn't know that love is canon, but it is.
All right. So yeah, I was Maku. I've heard that there is trouble in Pokoro. Oh no, poor Hookie. Oh no, indeed. Is that? Oh yes, that's still dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, the whole love isn't canon thing, I don't think it would have bothered people if it weren't for the fact that, Greg was literally saying that this whole Maku Huki thing never happened, which is like one of the most beloved things. Like it brings so much character to them, and then all of a sudden Greg was like, "No, never happened." I
And
think
also
that was a problem.
kind of flirting between Jal and Holly in the
Yeah,
movie at least.
exactly. I mean, it's just, cute. I mean, there's no need to like go into like complicated details about why they are in love. It's just a funny character trait.
Yeah.
So I don't get why it needs to be like, oh no, 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 it never happened. They no love in Bionicle, blah blah blah.
Hello there. Shh. He is resting. He has seen through a great ordeal. In time he may be tamed.
It's
Okay.
actually, I think this person is supposed to be Kotu, but it's weird because she has a wrong mask.
Mm.
But Kotu is like a Rahi tamer, I think, so it makes
Ah.
sense that it would be her. But then again, it could be some rando. I don't know. You've literally been to every place in this village except for where the astrologer is.
Yeah, and I'm really struggling to find that place.
I mean, it's next to Nokama's hut, basically.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, it's right there. It's right there.
Haven't I
Yeah.
been here?
No, you haven't.
Huh.
Who
Anyway.
is the astrologer? Well, neither apparently.
Yeah.
With the...
But I reckon you should do it.
Okay. Have you any other questions for me? The heavens are in turmoil, and I must chart their fluctuations. Even though you didn't even ask one question yet, but
Who are you?
I am the astrologer. I watch the stars and the water.
I meant by name, but okay. What are you doing?
I'm charting changes in the skies. Many important things are happening around Matanui, and many more will happen. I use the telescope on the cliff. It tells what will happen and when. It's kind of funny how she has like a miniature version of the one of the cliff.
Oh yeah. How do I use the telescope?
It's very simple. Around the base of the telescope are pictures. They are constellations, patterns of stars in the night sky, and markings that show the prophecies of legends. Each picture has a red star in it. When the red star reaches a certain place in the heavens, it means something important will happen here on Matanui. One of the prophecies.
Ooh.
When you look through the telescope, you will see many stars, and one of them is the red star. This is basically what I was telling you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the constellations near the red star. They will look like the ones in the pictures. When the red star is exactly where it is shown in one of the pictures, then a prophecy may come true. If something changes in the sky, it is my job to change the pictures, so that I can better see the future. Even though we Tohunga remember the prophecies, nothing is certain. The future can change. If you can read the numbers in the telescope, it is even easier to tell the future.
Okay,
So, yeah.
How do I give the message to her?
Yeah, you just go to the bag and just move it to her. Strange, a prospector found this in Onokoro, underground. Who would build a sundial underground? Perhaps there was an earthquake and it fell beneath the earth. Yes, this is an ancient sundial used many ages ago. I am certain that its purpose has been completely forgotten. The strange thing about it is that it has an indicator at 4 o'clock. No other sundials have this marking. I have always been curious as to why. Take this gnomon and see if it fits in the center of the sundial. You see, I found it in the foothills of Mount Ihu a long time ago, and since then have been looking for the sundial to which it belongs. You may have found it for me. If it is in a cave, then we may not ever find out what happened every day at 4, unless you have some way to fake sunlight underground.
All right then.
All right then.
Goodbye.
It's just that the time has run out again.
Oh. But I figure it's a nice enough ending.
Yeah, I think it's a good ending. This was basically the Onukoro episode, because this is also part of that. But check out the little chart on the wall, by the way. Does that remind you of anything?
I'm guessing the Magna planets, like
Yeah,
Bara, Aqua, and the third one, the Jungle.
yeah.
Huh.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a coincidence because that wasn't planned at this point. And like in that picture, Matano is supposed to be on the big one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a coincidence, but it's kind of funny how it kind of accidentally foreshadows something if you look at it in a certain way. But I don't think that was intentional. Nevertheless, but that was just a cool
kind
thing.
of Easter egg.
Yeah, I mean, there are lots of Easter eggs, and this is not intentionally one of them, but this game is so good that it accidentally foreshadows things. Anyway, that's basically this episode. So I guess next time we're gonna solve Onukoro's problems, and then you'll do something.
Yeah,
You'll take us somewhere.
maybe make a little detour in the forest.
Oh yeah, the forest as well. Yes, and then there's a few other Koros also to visit.
For sure.
All right, but so everyone, see you all next time.
See you next time.